YTube family, it is the Sleeve Singer coming to you with my week 23, I believe, post-op update. Turn my radio down a little bit. Headed out to lunch, thought I'd make a quickie. It's about 12:15 here in Maryland. It's a little brisk today, but not too bad. So your girl didn't wear a coat this morning. I don't know what she tripping on, because from what I've been watching on the news this morning, this flu thing is kicking some butt. They done vaccinated people with the wrong string or whatever. So hopefully y'all won't catch it, because I haven't gotten it yet, and I am psychotic at work with people who decide they want to be troopers and come to work sick so that the rest of us can get sick. If that's one of you people out there, don't do it. Your co-workers don't want what you got. Alright, so enough of the bull, right? Let me get to the numbers and everything. Sorry, I felt a sneeze brewing up right after talking about the flu. Hope y'all can see me. I think the sun is in here somehow. Let me see. Oh well, we'll see how this goes. All right. When I first started, I was at 293 pounds. That was in May of 2013. I'm sorry, 2012. In August, the 1st of August in 2012, I weighed in at 277 pounds. The last time I reported to you guys, I was at 203 pounds. And as of this morning, and I was hoping to get into Wonderland, but the scale this morning said no, and I am a slave to the scale, sorry. But I am exactly 200 pounds, not an ounce over, not an ounce under. And I did see like 199.8 one day, but I wasn't satisfied with that. So even if I had it recorded, I probably wouldn't have said I was in Wonderland, just because, you know, that's how weight does. So next week for sure I should be in the wonder of the land. And but you know, a 3-pound weight loss is good. It actually sorry, I'm trying to see if y'all can see me. It actually is probably 3 and some change, because I actually when I, you know, tell y'all my weight, I don't put the ounces in there. So, you know, I had a pretty good weight loss this week, even after having a decent one last week. And I definitely been putting my time in the gym. I definitely have been watching my protein. Yesterday was a bad grazing day, and my day was grazeful because I did not get enough protein in. And remember, I told y'all that I noticed when I do the right thing as far as getting the denser protein, the stuff that makes me fuller longer, I do better with grazing. And yesterday, I'm trying to think of why. I forgot why I didn't get my usual protein in. I had my shake. I do that every morning. But I didn't have lunch. I didn't bring lunch with me, so I wound up I just didn't have a chance to get away from my desk to get my usual stuff. And by the time it was time to do lunch, it was like 2 or 3 o'clock, and I was like, bump that, I'm ready to go home soon so I can stretch it out. But you wind up grazing when you do that. We just are not eating enough at a meal to stretch it out. Before, when we were overeating, you could stretch it out, or, you know, just keep eating. But for us, you know, we're not getting enough in at a meal for us to stretch it. So the 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 hour schedule for us works. And so that was just poor planning, meal planning on my part, and that's what makes me graze. So who knows? Maybe I would have been a little less this morning on the scale. Sorry. Wait a minute. You know what? There we go. Sorry that the you know, I didn't get to the Wonderland like I wanted, but I surely had a good weight loss, so I'm happy about that. What else could I tell y'all? I'm actually on my way to pick up a new pair of workout pants. Your girl, remember I told you that I am working out at the gym where I used to teach. Well, I can't hide in the audience any longer. They're not allowing it. So I'm actually going to be on stage Saturday morning teaching. Well, I'll be shadowing someone else while they're teaching class. And I'm looking forward to it. A little nervous about it because, you know, I've been watching myself in the mirror for weeks now, and been watching my form and all of that. Well, now the mirror is going to be gone, and it's going to be up to me to push through. And you know what? I was at least 50 pounds heavier when I was teaching aerobics before. And so now it should be a breeze, right? But, you know, I just want to make sure I look right and everything. So the instructors, we dress alike. The instructors, they dress alike because I'm not the instructor yet. I still have my certifications. I have them right here, actually. They're in here, right in there. And you know, so we dress alike, so I need to get me a fresh pair of pants that's gonna suck it all in for me while I'm up there on stage. So that's where I'm at right now. I had a lot more to update y'all on, but I think I'm gonna make another video to talk about it because I just watched a lot of videos this week that were very much talking about maintenance, and that's my biggest key right now is maintenance and what I'm most worried about. And Grellin Be Gone made great videos about tools and stuff to use. You know, when we're you know, get to that maintenance stage, and you know, I'm all about that. And someone else did too, and I have it all written down in my little notes, so maybe I'll make another video to talk about that. But I at least wanted to get my weekly update out there to you guys. So I'm at 200 even, not an ounce over, not an ounce under, and 3 pound or some change weight loss from last week. Hey to all my new subscribers, got quite a few. Hope you find my journey intellectual for you. I keep it real on here, and you know, when I'm struggling, I tell you. So some of the habits have gone away, some of them have not. And at least now, though, I can say that like yesterday when I was grazing, I knew why I was grazing. Before, it just would have been the norm, and I just would have accepted it. And you know, I know why I was grazing, so it wasn't a terrible thing. I was still in check now. It wasn't a whole bunch of stuff. It was just more than what I usually do. And now that I'm 5.5 months out, I'm just worried about that kind of stuff being repetitive of how I used to be. So it's just good to have more knowledge and being more cognizant of our actions when we're doing this. So anyway, leave it there. I actually, this morning, I didn't have my protein shake. I'm gonna probably have one a little later, but I'll tell you why. I just really felt like a little bit of a hot breakfast this morning. I usually just do that on Saturdays when I have time, or my girlfriend has time to fix us something. But this morning I just didn't feel like a shake. So what I did was I got a little, I don't know if you guys have Bob Evans down there, a little, you know, IHOP-ish kind of place. But I got a little Rise and Shine, and let me tell y'all, you know, I usually do eggs and bacon and stuff on the weekends to get the protein in. I couldn't get any of that in. And remember, way back in one of my videos, I think I was still like not even back to work yet, I told y'all that I was going to be one of those people who needed to drink breakfast. I am still that person, because I could not finish less than, I don't even know, if you cut it in 6, you know, your meal in 6, I probably finished a 1/6 of that meal. It's still sitting on my desk covered up. I just can't eat first thing in the morning. I'm gonna be a drinker, and I'm okay with that. And you know, I don't know if y'all ever have this, but some days, and I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes, but I'm at 9:36 right now. Some days I just have days where I wonder, you know, my VSG ain't working today. And it's nice to have those reminders in the morning when you know, stuff like that happens and reminds you, hey, slow down, chill out. So anyway, I'll leave it there. I feel like I'm rambling, and I'm gonna go into the store now and buy my pants for Saturday. I'm gonna try to videotape that, or get somebody to videotape a segment of my teaching or being up there while she's teaching, so y'all can see me getting it in, and how hard I'm working. So, Cal, I understand what you were talking about. Depending on comparing how hard you're working in classes, to the weight on the scale. I mean, I still had a 3-pound weight loss, but I'm doing a lot. I'm working on pretty much every day, but we maintaining, so it's all good. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. We're at almost 11 minutes, and I refuse to go another second. So I'll see y'all. See you later.